Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who is going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to junior quarterback out of USC. And one final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
Set! Black 88! Black 88! White idiot! Let's go! Dad! Look great on the end! Wide 80! Hit up, hit! Wide, 53. Hit it, hit it. Ready, ready. Stand, hit it. Ready, stand. Wide idiot.
Looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. Working the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Hoosiers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down and 5 after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that...
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the... They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the left. Hard running there. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Gibbs.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Markway. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Keeps it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The keeper on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Keeps it himself. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Maybe a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Hoosiers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets it.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. There he goes! Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Davis looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Indiana! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Looking to throw on third. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
This time they'll go to the running game. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose down the left side. He's at the touchdown Trojans. How about this? Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Going to the running game. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
And the Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts.
Here's a little room there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Now 1st and 10 after they got them to jump. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. It's a draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Davis looking to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Caught over the middle. It's Markway. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Going to the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Markway. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Makes a grab, pass to Marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll go with a direct snap. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Oh, what a move to get room. There's some room. He is in. Touchdown, Indiana. Looking for the time with the extra point. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that.
And it'll come out to the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, running back on the move.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Davis will throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I want to.
Back to the ground game on the left. Finding some room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to it. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Finds his man. It's Markway. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Could not make his way to the corner.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good, solid tackle.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock.
Could be an alley. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team.
22, blue 22, ready, go! Ready, white 29, white 29, go, go! Down, ready, blue red 10, go, go! Here we go, ready? One, shift. Ready, go! Ready? 180, 180. Ready, go! Down, ready. Red 54, red 54. Go! Down, ready. Black 14, ready, go! Ready, ready. Black 18, go, go! ready, go! Here we go, ready! Blue, white, ready, go! Ready! Red, 80, go, go! Down! Ready! Black 88, down, ready! Red 18, go, go! Ready, ready! Blue 30, blue, ready, go! Down, ready! Wide, ready, go! Ready! Wide 80, go! Here we go, ready! Red, ready, go! Ready! Black 14, go, go! Down, ready! Black 18, go, go! Down, ready! Blue 20, ready, go! Good job, D, good job! Ready, ready! White 29, white 80, go! Down, ready! Blue 80, go, go! Ready! Red, go, go!
And the Trojans kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go, the start of a new season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Now the Thunderbirds offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
A spectacular one-hand grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Jackson gonna throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. He'll do it himself. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. What a grab with one hand. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Thunderbirds come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And it's the Thunderbirds look to keep this drive humming. Bringing the heat. And they got it. The defense coming up. There, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Jackson will throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, I think one of the big...
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and short. They'll ride the running back here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Dorsett. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 3rd and 5. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pressure is gonna get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the...
This defense in this game so far, already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start.
There's a crease. Push down for the tackle. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback to 44.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
It's amazing to think just how confident.
Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the...
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Jackson will throw. Moving out to the right. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Just a wall of... So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass. A little release to the back. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
You can just start.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 4 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Wolfpack looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball.
The Thunderbirds will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but no. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. Jackson will throw. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got a little grass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And it's the Thunderbirds pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Second down, he'll throw it. Plows through the defense. And they're able to get him on the ground. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. Had to get rid of it quickly. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dorsett. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Thunderbirds are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So,
big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And it's the Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Dorsett. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Thunder! Thunderbirds. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13.
Number 97, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Didn't take care of the football the last time they had it. Fumble led to a touchdown. Lead is still comfortable here, but ball security of the utmost importance. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining. Looking to throw on 1st down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And the quarterback gets hit again. You already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open. Dump it to him. Let him do the rest. Let him get the 1st down.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Thunderbirds go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On target. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps.
Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box, so that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
Number 97, set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution.
Down, ready. Ready, go. Ready. Ready, go. Here we go, ready. Black 18, go! Ready, blue 22, shift. Ready, go! Go, ready, white 29, go, go! Down, ready, blue, go, go! 180, 180, go! Ready! Ready, go, go! Here we go, ready! Blue 30, blue 30! Go, go! Ready! Wide, ready, go! Down, ready! Wide 80, wide 80! Ready, go! Down, ready! Let's go! Ready, Black 15, ready, go! Go, go!
the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the USC Trojans and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Lined up for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Now the Panthers offense will now get its first chance with the football.
Right, here we go.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, you can't draw it up any better.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O.
Break. Here we go. Ready.
Sends it back in motion.
Go.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 6th.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Runs through a man. He might have space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Here we go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He goes right back to the air. Got his man in the middle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball. It's in the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Tosses it incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And that ball is caught. One hand grab.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Good timing on the quick out.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's high. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the... today.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Rushes on him. He's got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Raymond. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he...
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Fakes to grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Well, that changed things a bit. After the penalty, it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackle.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And you thought maybe in this second half, this offense...
Inside, it's Raymond. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Off play action on first down. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the draw, it's Raymond. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at 7.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly complete. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's... Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and a burst disaster. Falling on his own fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Back to pass. Under fire. Got a man in the middle. And he's dragged down.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Reads it, fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name...
No shot to return that one as he boomed. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. Tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Fires to the big fella. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
When you can run routes like this big.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Going to look downfield again. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got a man. It's Raymond. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 4. Ready, go.
Rides to back and leaves it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end now in motion. They go right back to it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. The short hands, it's high. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at it. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
It's caught to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hand off from the gun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And the timing just a hair off.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Well, they weren't.
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead.
Ready. Red 34, red 34, go, go.
Looking downfield on first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Panthers. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll corral him and get him down. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when
Down, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Go, go! Ready? One, two, go, go! Ready, go, here we go. Ready? Ready, go!
Long day. Oh, it's going to be a long day.
Ready? Ready? Ready, go! Down, ready? Black Katie, go! Down, Wide. Go.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Quick spin on the run. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Maybe a crease. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
not the option they were looking for. You know, you want to run that option and maybe pitch the football, but that play looked dead from the jump, and the QB had nowhere to go.
Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with it. The tag. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans.
And how about...
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
Well, you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball support.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And they swarm him under. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
It's caught downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Powers through the defender. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink.
He's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Spartans!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's...
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
It's complete to the right. A big 3rd down stop by... to the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop. And the Spartans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Now on first down from the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the... They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Here comes the heat. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Motion from the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, they're after him. Tight end getting vertical. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is... And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the single back. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the option. Now the toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Here's a little room there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the... Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll try the left side. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The option, he'll keep it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
As there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And that one's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Got out of trouble and throws. Right on target this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He's got it. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll run play action. Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this 1st overtime possession. Leaves it with the back. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now down by 3. It's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Howie Rowe will update his condition in a bit. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He gets... So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Slams it ahead. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It is such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game,
we go. Ready. Black 88. Black 88. Go, go. Ready. Red 18. Red 18. Ready, go. Down. Ready. Blue 30. Ready, go. Down, ready. Wide, go. Ready, ready. Wide 80. Wide 80. Ready, go. Down, ready. Red. Go, go. Ready. Black 40. Go, go. Here we go. Ready. Black 8. Ready, go. Ready. Blue 22. Ready, go. Down. Ready. White 20 up. Go, go. Down. Ready. Blue 8. Go, go. Ready, ready. Red 80. Ready, go. Down. Ready. Black 88. Ready, go. Ready. Red, go. Here we go. Ready. Blue, ready, go.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those... rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That delay of game penalty took him out of second and short. Here they come needing 8. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now second and 3. Back to throw, it's Sands. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Lets him fly on the move. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job, just no effect.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass. And
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's got it again. And the defense drags him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sands. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this offense is...
throws it on the option. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. To throw, it's Sands. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They just blew through that offense. offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Sands. Finds his big tight end. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Wiggins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg. It's complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
He can't find enough. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Looking downfield on first down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Does make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Fighting Irish on top right now as they look to dig out of a big hole. Dropping 4 of the first 5 was no way to start a season. Perhaps they found something here today. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to pass, it's Sands. Finds his tight end. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right on the money. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th. off to the single back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for room, it's Wiggins. Stumbled to the ground.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Scanning the field, it's Sands. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. Now on the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Wiggins. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Pocket breaking down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Wiggins. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And, man, you got to love that from your quarter. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Flushed out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Looking for a crease. It's Wiggins. There's some room. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Wants to throw. It's Sands. Slings it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So now they come to the line on 2nd and 7 after the delay of game penalty. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Calls his own number. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of...
Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kid... The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the... Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. A quick pass to the left. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. After the completion, we see there is a down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Running inside. It's Wiggins. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Back to throw, it's Sands. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they have...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got it down the field. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz. Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking downfield, it's Sands. Unleashes it on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Trying the run, it's Wiggins. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Northwestern right back to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Gets rid of it. And his first pass is incomplete. Third and the Northwestern offense returns to the field. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the team. Going to get a stoppage here for just a second as Northwestern has an injured player on the field. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense will try to hold up one more time, under 2 minutes to go. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
He wants a big play here late. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air, it's Flowers. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Finds his man. It's Stroud. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. wants to go quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the right. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other.